If you're supposed to get a girlfriend, you're going to get a girlfriend, period. I don't care what your disability is, your limitations, how you look, nothing. It has nothing to do with that. This isn't a message to try to give hope and be positive and inspire you. No, I'm telling you the truth. It has nothing to do with any of these superficial things that we're conditioned to think that they have to do with. It has nothing to do with it. God's already written this particular script, your story. It's tailored individually made for you. It's made for you. You're going to get a girl at the exact time you're supposed to get a girl. Yeah, but I'm already 40 or I'm already 35. I'm still a virgin. Well, that's what's written in the script. Isn't it easier to surrender to what's written in the script than it is to just keep thinking there's something wrong? And what am I going to, I got to find the latest technique. I got to get gains and I got to do all these things to get a girl. Haven't you realized your efforts don't work? Your efforts aren't going to work. And you know what your efforts will do? It'll get you the wrong damn girl. This is the thing. And then you'll be like these people who don't understand this message. There's not many. Most of you get it. But when I start talking about the positive side to girls, there's people, man, it's unfortunate how many guys believe like there's no decent girl that exists anymore. Like they honestly believe that. And they try to tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. Like, bro, you don't know. Like, there's no good girls. I'm like, no, you don't know because you haven't experienced it. I have. I've experienced women, man. Not many. I always keep telling you guys that. It's not many. A very small percent, but they're out there. The higher level you get in your own self, more grounded, more pure, your character's good, you're by the law of attraction are going to attract the kind of girl that I'm telling you about that most people don't think exists. They're not going to meet them because their character's all flawed and they're full of ego and arrogance and like why would a decent girl, she won't even see you, man. The bubblegum chewing girls will see you and you'll think that's all there is. The girls that I've met, that I was with, there's only been a few. You don't need many to get experience, just a couple. If you're fully like aware in that relationship and you're present and you're really being vulnerable and you're picking up all the lessons that are in that relationship, you don't need many. But the few girls that I met, okay, how did I meet them? This is the other thing. This other thing guys believe. They think you got to be on the dating site to meet a girl. No, bro, you don't understand, man. Like you're older now. I'm talking about me, and like you can you have to be on the dating site to meet a girl. I'm like, man, if I wanted a girl, I would get a girl pretty quick. There would be an openness. I would kind of, I'd pick up the signs. I'd go, whatever. I have no interest in that, so I don't know. It would take some work for me to try to tell you how I'd get a girl, but I wouldn't need to go on a dating site. That's what I'm saying. Wouldn't need to go on a dating site at all. Those dating sites are like ridiculous, man. That's pure dopamine addiction, mostly for the girls. They're the ones getting the dopamine hits because they have more. They're talking to more guys than the guys are talking to the girls, and the girls are talking to all these guys, making it look like they're only talking to you. And they live in fantasy world because they're talking like, where are you at? You have to see the person. You have to be with the girl and sense. That's how you know where a person's at. Then you can see the subtleties and you can see so much when you're with them. Why would you want to meet somebody on the dating site? I did it one time when I was 24, just because I'm all about like experimentation, man. I'm like, okay, I'll try it. Match.com. And I met her, and we talked, right? And then online, and she said, okay, let's meet at Starbucks on La Brea Avenue. I just got done working. I was selling cars. I was all G'd up, had my suit, and I went there. And it felt so contrived. I still like get that feeling. Like I'm like, yeah, man, when I think about it. She's cool, but just the whole situation was like, man, it's so pretentious, and it's like you're auditioning for each other. It's just ridiculous. That's how I felt. And then she twirls her hair and she's trying to look cute, and I'm trying to look G'd up, and oh man, it's silly. It's so silly. So many people are doing it though, and they don't know any better. So they don't know it's silly. Or if they hear this message, they'll get offended. Don't make me look at my silliness. I'm like, this is all we do here. We look at ridiculousness, expose it so we can transcend it. That's what the channel's about. You need to go watch the channels that talk about gains and all that if you want to, stay stuck in your delusion. This is about coming out of delusion. So then we were auditioning each other, and then at the end, I don't know, I had the thought. I was like, okay, so do you want to see again? See me? You want to hook up again? Because I was wondering, like, did I pass the audition? And she said, yeah, I'm willing to see you again. I said, okay. I didn't want to see her again. She was cool. She looked good. Everything was good. But like, so what? She looks good. And like, what's the point? Why? This is what you got to ask yourself. Why are you like, don't just be a slave to your instinct and it's just dragging you around telling you, I need to get a girl, I need to get a girl. Why? Investigate that. Most people can't do the analysis though to investigate it because their mind shuts down. It's like, no, I'm not going to let you look at that. I just want you to keep being a slave. Okay. Look and see why. Are you lonely? Do you think a girl's going to make you like not be lonely? That don't work. That don't work. You'll attract a girl who's also lonely, and then two lonely people trying to make each other not lonely. It'll seem to work during the honeymoon period, maybe a couple weeks or a month. You'll have sex. You'll feel, whoa, I feel so alive. This is great. You get the euphoria. That will finally wear off. Reality will set in, and then you guys will make drama and be miserable. And then you'll look for another one. So why do you want a girl so bad? You want to have sex? I just want to experience sex. Go to a massage parlor if you really just want to have sex. Why set yourself up for all the drama and getting in the relationship? Oh, the Bible says that's not right to go to a massage parlor. I have to get married. Oh, okay. You think it's right to get married because the whole motivation is just to have sex? You think that's right? That's pure? Why do you want to be with the girl? So that was the point. I didn't really want to be with the girl. I was getting a dopamine hit. I was edging. I was like, oh, let's meet her and see what happens. It's like fun. So she said, yeah, I'll see you again. And then I said, okay. And then I left, and I felt bad. I just felt bad. I can that feeling still. I can conjure it up. I remember because I knew I didn't want to call her again. I felt like I let her down, or now some of you will say, oh, she has a bunch of other guys. That's not the point. The point is the whole thing was contrived, and I didn't like it. Like I played her or something. So how did I meet the good girls though? I didn't forget. First good girl, karmic girl, soul. Man, it was good. Chemistry off the chart. You want girls like that. You don't want to just go meet a girl. I've never met a girl doing this silly player shit. Like, ooh, there's a girl walking down the street. Watch this. I'm gonna get her number. Yeah, what's up? How do they do it? You know, funny. I had a girl. I asked her if I had game once. She says, "You're on another level. I don't know what you got." You don't want to play into this stereotypical mainstream nonsense. You don't have to do that. Some of you have to do it. It's cool. Do it till you're like burnt out on it. I'm talking to more of those who you just don't want to do it. You know. So first girl I met, I was going to 12-step meetings, and she was going to 12-step meetings. This is when I was living in LA. She would share. I heard something when she would share. I was like, I like that. Beyond her body and, oh, does she have, like, this is so superficial, man. If you're just interested in a girl, how she looks physically, you're wasting your time. If you're looking for depth. If you're not looking for depth, if you're just looking to have sex, yeah, man, like, do your thing. I was never interested in that. I just needed, like I need some substance. So then she would share, and I was feeling her message. It was like real. She was real, speaking raw. It's authentic and true, and I could tell she had experience in life. And then she felt the same way when I would share, and we enjoyed each other when we would share. And so automatically that would lead to us talking at some point, because we keep seeing each other at the meetings. That's the thing. We're living our life, doing what we want to do. And then you meet the girl like that. You don't meet a girl at a club or walking down the street or on a dating app. No, go do what you want to do, and then you'll meet a girl. Another girl I met, I was friends with her brother, and we liked playing sports. We would play volleyball and go roller skating. This is when I was a teenager. His sister liked the same thing. Somebody's cutting lawn. I purposely parked here to get away from the tractors, but then they ended up coming here. I hope it's not too loud. So we like sports. And so we ended up we would be doing what we enjoyed together. Me, her brother, which was my friend, brother's girlfriend. And so the four of us would just go and do what we do, and then we start talking, and we're enjoying the same things. You see, natural. You want organic, natural. And then we started hanging out, and next thing you know, I kissed her, and she was done. And then we were together for a while. Then the girl after that was the one I just told you about, where I met at the 12-step meeting. Where was the other girl? Oh, the other two girls I met in plant medicine ceremony circles. That's a good place. Like, you're on medicine, you're already the medicine opens you up where it gets rid of ego. You're talking like that's why I did the damn medicine, to be honest with you. I did it alone. You can see my plant medicine book if you want. Psychedelic, sacred plant medicine. I talk about all this stuff. I also have a semen retention book for those who don't know. I think a lot of you know, though. That book's doing pretty good. Then I have an autobiography book. Okay. So we do the plant ceremony. That's why I did the plant medicine alone myself for 2 years, by myself, because I wanted to work on stuff. It was like my teacher. I would bring issues to it. I'd be in a nice state, relaxed state, and then I would like and analyze my situation, whatever it was, whatever I was having trouble with, and I would get downloads and answers. And then after a while, it's like, okay, that stage was finished. I was good. But then I kept doing the plant medicine. Why? Because I found I did it in groups after that. Why? Because I discovered, the people are real then. It's like, we can be, damn, now we can talk. Okay. That's why I kept doing it. And I ended up meeting a couple girls. That's why my last two girlfriends were plant medicine sisters. That was cool. So again, though, we were doing what we want to do. We were doing plant medicine, and then we'd see each other, after a few ceremonies, and then we start talking, and then we're relating. There's chemistry. Okay, that's every girl I met. It happened organically, and I'm telling you, what is something special about me? No. Everybody trust life. You'll meet the girls when you're supposed to meet them. The first good girl, the teenage girlfriend, okay, she was cool, but I counted the first deep karmic soulmate girl was when I was 22. I didn't have another girlfriend after that till I was 40. So I went 39. I went 18 years without a girlfriend. So I understand when your mind tells you damn, look how long it's been, I don't have a girlfriend. Yeah, I know. Who cares? Maybe you'll get one at 60. Do you trust existence to serve you up? Or do you think it's you getting a girl is contingent upon your own efforts and mental strategy and all this nonsense? You have to contemplate that and see. Intruders. So don't worry about it, man. I was going to talk about something else, but I think I'm going to make a separate video on that because we're already at 14 and a half minutes. There's a couple ideas, actually. Another idea. Let me wrap this up. All right. So in summary, if you want a girlfriend, trust life to give you a girlfriend. Go do what you want to do. Go do what you want to do, and then you'll get the girlfriend. It just magically happened. That's the best. That's when God can send you your real a real person you can connect with. That's what you want. I'm assuming the higher level people, that's what you want. You want a real connection. You're not just interested. Oh, I got laid. Yeah, okay, right on, man. Good. Here's 500 points. Okay. Those people, like, I wish I could. The algorithm would, kick them somewhere else. It's just it's not matching here. That's all. I'm talking. This is a channel about transcendence. It's not about going deeper into just mind and nonsense and bashing the girls and we're better than the girls. It's just all this low level stuff. This is a higher message here, and the main quintessential message beyond all the other messages that I'm delivering about semen retention and lust. The main thing: have a relationship with the divine. Be open to what that looks like and how to do it. It will show you what to do. And then you'll start to trust. You'll develop some trust in existence that it's taking care of you. And then you just won't be so hungry for everything. You won't be so hungry for, when am I going to I can't do semen retention. I keep relapsing. Somehow you'll feel like it's okay. I'm doing the best I can do. I trust that this is going to work out later. I got to be patient. I need to hold space for myself as I go through this growth period in transcendence and evolution. You see, this perception and thought will come to you. And when it comes to the mind bothering you about getting a girlfriend, you say, wait a minute, man. I'll get a girlfriend when it's time to get a girlfriend. I'm going to do my life and I'm going to do me. And then the girls she's going to show up. I won't even, just run into each other. There you go. That's the message. I'll see you.